What is going on, guys? We are
Hello.
your hosts today, Jay and Samara Harvey, and we are so happy you joined this webinar. You're going to learn how our student made $10,000
Yes.
profit by closing a junky mobile home deal in 48 hours, and you can too, no experience required.
Yes, we want to show you exactly what we do to close deals just like this 2 to 3 times a month. And we want to show you how we've helped other mobile home investors do the same and how you can do the same too. So we're so excited that you decided to join us today. So let's jump right
Let's
in
go.
and let's meet Tim and Lamonique. They made $10,000 on their very first deal.
Crazy.
Just with the information that we provided to them. They are our rock star students. They're doing amazing things, but I'm going to let you hear it from them themselves.
Our first deal, we had $0 to invest.
Yeah, man, I remember that first deal.
We didn't have any cash. Except for gas to get back and forth to work.
Yes, I think if that.
So we were struggling, y'all. I found the home on a Friday. I met and saw the home on Saturday.
Right?
They were closed on that Sunday. That Monday, I went back with the contracts.
Yeah.
Got the manager to sign the contract. That was a big mistake. I should have had it the first day, you guys.
Yeah. Now we know.
Now we know. Learning curve. So that Tuesday, I had the home sold. Okay, I sold the home for $15,000. So that means that we made $10,000 off of our first deal with $0.
Definitely.
Wow.
Amazing.
Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, man. Check out their check. That's $10,000 profit on that deal. The deal needed no repairs, and they didn't have any experience to make $10,000. No repairs, no experience, and still generated $10,000 on their deal. But wait, there's more. There's always more. They were able to close 5 similar mobile home deals in their first 30 days using no money of their own with any of these deals. That's crazy.
Yeah, you do the math on that, guys. 5 of these deals in 30 days with no money of their own, just with the knowledge that we provided to them. And let's go ahead and meet Kiosha. So Kiosha, she is one of our Trailer Cash Academy members, and she's actually expecting to make over a $10,000 profit on her first deal, and she didn't spend more than $3,756 on the total investment. So that includes the purchase price of the house, the repairs, the lot rent fees, all of that. She didn't spend more than $3,756, looking to make $10,000 on that deal, and she's currently working on her second deal, which she's going to purchase under $1,000. And she's able to do this because she's using the same strategies that we use and the same strategies that we're teaching you today. And let's move on to Chameleonaire. So she said, great info. I've come across 3 mobile homes that need moving. 2 of these 3 were actually free. Yes, free. People wanted to just clear the land. So y'all are right. The deals are out there. That is gold, Chameleonaire. 2 homes for free. She's going to flip those and make thousands of dollars. So Jay, what do all of these successful students have in common?
They all took action. They took notes. They put it into practice, and they got the results. And you can absolutely do the same. Guys, these are real Trailer Cash Academy members and students that we're going to be talking about today. You're going to be seeing some testimonies. You're going to be seeing some results. These individuals use the same strategies that we teach to make these deals happen. Yes, we do have a coaching program, and we do sell a course, but do not think you have to buy something from us to get results from this webinar. That is not true. I know we are just getting to know each other. Our main thing is to deliver you exceptional value on this webinar.
Yeah, and so we even asked our Facebook community what they thought of the webinar, and look at his response. Great webinar. Oh my God, I'm watching the reruns. Wow, I can't say thank you enough. Thanks for the information. They loved it. People got a ton out of this training, and we know that you absolutely will too. And that is because what you're going to learn absolutely works. It's what you're going to learn. It's a recipe. There's a way to create success with what we're talking about. And it works. We've done it. There's other successful students and members that have done it. And so we just want to share this. And we're so excited to share this with you guys.
For sure. And I like this one right here. My guy, Louis, this was amazing. He bought 3 homes for a total of $4,500. That's all of the homes, guys, $4,500. And when he made this post, he already had one sold for $10,000, and he's brand new to this. He's hoping that in time he can quit his job and do this full time. At the pace he's starting off, I see that happening this year for sure.
Yeah, that's amazing. And our goal is not to hold anything back. We don't want to hold anything back from you guys. We value and we respect your time, and we want you to get a ton of value from this training. And our goal is that you're going to know the exact way and the fastest way to close multiple mobile home deals and earn $5,000 to $20,000 profit per deal without spending a fortune to purchase them. That is so true to what we're doing. And what's the next goal, Jay?
Yeah, we're also going to show you exactly how to close more deals in under 30 days than you've probably done in the past 6 months or even the past year. We're going to show you how to do this immediately, without the real estate investing rat race, without doing what everyone else is doing to get deals, without competing with everyone else in the same oversaturated real estate market, and without a huge budget.
Yeah, because we know that you don't want to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in order to just close more deals and get started with your real estate investing business. And so we know that if you don't have a huge budget, that's totally okay. We're going to show you how to do this without a huge budget, and we're going to show you how to get results like these. This is us, and this is what after we completed one of our mobile home deals. Look how excited we are. So pumped. And we've kept getting checks and checks and checks, and we've completed all of these deals with spending less than $5,000 per deal. And we want to show you exactly how to do that.
We got them all done under 30 days.
Yes.
We're still smiling like this consistently.
Yes. Every time a check comes, you see that smile.
So Samara, what are they going to learn today?
So secret number 1 is why mobile home investing allows you to skip 90% of the hassle of getting started with single family real estate investing without spending a fortune to purchase your first home. Secret number 2 is why you don't have to be an experienced investor, handyman, or master salesperson to consistently flip mobile homes, and you'll never have to pick up a hammer. And secret number 3 is the one hack we use to make sure we never lose money before we purchase a home. So we have buyers lined up who are ready and eager to buy from us immediately. So you may be wondering, am I in the right place? Who is this webinar actually for? And so this webinar is for you if you're brand new to house flipping. Maybe you have passion about closing your first deal, but maybe you just don't have the knowledge, or you want to close your deals as fast as humanly possible for as low of a cost as possible. This webinar is going to show you exactly how to do that. And who else is this webinar for, Jay?
It's also for struggling real estate investors who have started a real estate investing business, but you're struggling to make any real money. This webinar will show you why 90% of what you're doing is completely unnecessary, and how to focus on the 10% that will actually make you money and make you successful. This webinar is also for folks looking to escape their 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You're working way too hard. You're making money at your job, but you're working yourself to the bone with never-ending work activities, emails, rush hour traffic, and working with nightmare bosses. We've been there, guys.
Yes.
This webinar will show you how to work less, much less.
Yay. So if what we just described sounds familiar to you, or you fit one of these scenarios, then you're in the right place. Stay with us. You're in the right place. We got something special for you. But there are some rules, and these are some very important rules that you want to pay attention to, because this is not a get rich quick kind of thing. This is not for those people who love those get rich quick kind of stuff. If you're one of those people, this is not for you. You may want to exit now, because this takes some hard work. This takes some dedication. And this is not just kick back and magically expect results to come. You have to put in the effort, and you have to do the work. And there's work to be done to get these deals, but it's so worth it. And what we want to let you know is our results that we're sharing with you are not typical. The results we're sharing with you from our students are not typical either.
Sure, guys, if you're willing to do the work needed to succeed, and you're ready to make money with a niche form of real estate investing that really works, and you're ready to change your life financially, then this is for you. And you may be wondering, who we are and why you should listen to us.
Yeah, so we're Jay and Samira Harvey. We actually have been married for 8 years. I'm a former CPA, and Jay, he's a MBA, and he's a former U.S. Airman.
Yeah, we actually quit our jobs in 2017. We've done hundreds of mobile home deals. We're still actively investing today. Our blogs have been featured in MH Village, which is America's largest online mobile home marketplace. And we're the creators of the fastest growing online mobile home investing community called Trailer Cash Academy. There's over 1,100 members in that community, and we're doing some big things in there. We're really excited. And what's really cool too is we get to train students all over the country how to close more mobile home deals with mobile home investing with less time and less money than traditional real estate investing. And the best part is, by developing and perfecting this system and this strategy, we've been able to successfully close tons of mobile home deals again and again and again for our own business.
Yeah, and this has completely transformed our business. It's skyrocketed our income, and we've seen a lot of these checks, which is always fun. It's always great to be able to see the results of your hard work and to be able to be paid for your effort. And so these three secrets that we're going to go into today absolutely changed our life.
Yeah, guys, we went from working 50 to 60 hours a week in jobs we hated to creating a business that not only works around our lifestyle, but generates multiple six figures year over year, guys. This is amazing, the power of mobile home investing.
And because of these secrets, we've been able to create a very successful business. We have a ton of freedom. We've been able to fulfill our dream of traveling around the world. And here are some of the places that we've been. We love traveling. That is like one of our biggest passions and dreams. Yes. Where have we been, Jay?
We've been to Cuba, Mexico, Canada, Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, Thailand, and up next is Hawaii. Yes. We can't wait to do that. But you can do the same thing. So let's get into secret number one. Samira, let's give them secret number one.
So yeah, secret number one is why mobile home investing allows you to skip 90% of the hassle of getting started with single family real estate investing without spending a fortune to purchase your first home. So Jay, can you go ahead and tell them our story for the people that haven't heard it before?
For sure. We started our real estate investing journey in 2016. When we started, we were focused on wholesaling and fix and flipping single family real estate like so many others. We really struggled though, working our 9 to 5s, trying to run a business, trying to find homes, wasting time and money on Google programs to find a lane in real estate investing. It felt like dragging a boulder up a hill, kind of like the picture you see here. We thought we would close on a few homes, create millions in real estate, and ride off into the sunset. And that would be that, right? Yeah, we were wrong. It didn't really happen like that. The problem we had, and maybe this will sound familiar to you, we just didn't have a single clue about how to flip houses.
Yeah.
We thought that our hard work and passion would be enough to generate the income, the lifestyle, and the freedom that we wanted. Yeah, that didn't turn out so good. We really struggled to find our first deal. So, Samira, what do we do?
So what we did was we watched YouTube tutorials because you can learn anything on YouTube, right? Yeah. We bought the guru programs. We went to all of the conferences, the meetups, the real estate clubs, all of that. And we learned how to invest in real estate just like everyone else did.
Yeah, it was a grind.
We actually got business cards. We went door knocking. We went to every event. Oh my gosh. We drove through neighborhoods. We did cold calling. We did probate research.
It was a grind.
It was a grind. And we were doing everything that everyone else was doing.
Did I forget to tell you guys that it was a grind? It was hard work. It was a struggle. It was ridiculously competitive. We felt like we were stuck on a hamster wheel. Because we felt like we were constantly chasing deals and not getting anywhere. It felt like the harder we ran, the further the deals got away. We worked so hard to find a deal. When we would finally find them, there was 10 other wholesalers in line giving them the same offer or trying to sell the same deal. We didn't have a team, and we just didn't know who to trust. We know many of you, are in a similar position right now, and I know that with the education that you're going to get today and the power of mobile home investing, this is definitely going to change. So After months of searching, we did get our first
deal. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And this was our first deal. It was a complete burnout property. We ended up investing $60,000 into this property. And you know what? We were so excited to just get a deal that we were like, hey, this is an opportunity
to
learn.
We bought the burnout, guys. What you're seeing here is the roof that was being repaired. When we bought it, it didn't have a roof whatsoever.
No roof, like
no windows.
Nothing.
It was a crazy deal.
Yeah, it was like it had to be redone inside and out. And the unfortunate part is we just didn't have any control, right?
Yeah, we were silent partners on this deal, which meant we were just funding the deal. Like Samira said, we had no control, and we didn't really realize it would take us over 15 months to make our money back and make a profit on the deal.
Yeah, so that was the first deal. And the second deal, I mean, can you really even call this a deal at all? We actually had a mentor that we looked up to. He actually walked us through one of the projects he was working on in Scottsdale, Arizona. So we're like, hey, this, you know what you're doing if you're working in Scottsdale. And he asked us, hey, we saw the handyman, we saw the people in there, and he's like, do you want to invest in this? We're like, hey, this is an opportunity to jump into another deal. We're on our way. We felt really good about it too. So we put $30,000 of our own money into this deal. But unfortunately, it was a scam. So actually one of our friends was going through the foreclosure list, and he found the house that we just invested on the foreclosure list.
That was a week after we invested on this property, man.
1 week after we invested in the property. So we found out that the money was gone. The house wasn't going into foreclosure, and that money, we weren't going to get it back.
It was gone.
So, I mean, after that, we felt kind of like this guy in this picture. We were trying to hold everything up because we didn't have a lot of money, and we just didn't know how to balance everything. So we were trying to pay our bills. We had a ton of responsibilities at work. Jay was still going through his MBA program. We were having family issues. All of this pressure, it just really affected us. It affected our marriage, and we just didn't know what to do.
Yeah, we felt like failures and bad partners, not only in business, but in our marriage too, with all the things that we had accomplished and done right up to that point. We felt like we shouldn't be feeling like this about ourselves. It was really starting to get to us, and we were starting to get burnt out.
Yeah, we felt like we were drowning literally in sorrow, drowning in debt, drowning in failure, and honestly, just drowning in life. And even in our marriage, we felt like we were completely alone because we just didn't know who to trust or even how to get out of this situation. And it was a race to the very bottom. And we were hanging on for dear life. Trust me, we were hanging on. We were trying to do what we could. And we're going to be really honest with you.
Honestly, it really pissed us off. We felt like we were doing everything right. We went to college, we got our degrees, we stayed out of trouble growing up. Samira got her CPA. I was in the military. I got my MBA. We got great jobs. We invested in ourselves, and we felt like we were getting the shitty end of the stick at the end of the day. Excuse my French. But in late 2016, we had an aha moment that changed everything in our business. I actually attended a real estate conference with a couple friends of mine and met our soon-to-be mentor, Jeff. He was actually talking about how he was using basic real estate strategies to purchase mobile homes. It was much faster, cheaper, and easier than flipping a regular single-family home. He was actually making over $20,000 a month without spending more than $5,000 on any of the mobile homes that he purchased. Sometimes he would even get the mobile home for free. And when I spoke to him, he told me something I'll never forget. He said, Jay, instead of following the crowd, why don't you find a niche in real estate that is less noisy and easier to dominate? He said, I can show you exactly how, but it's going to take some hard work. So I rushed home and I told Samira my bright new idea I had. And Samira, what'd you think about that?
I was like,
this is exactly what she said.
Mobile homes? Oh, hell no. I was not having it. I was like, what do I look like flipping trailer trash? This is not why we got into real estate. And who wants to live in those anyway? I mean, I was completely shut off to the idea. But after Jay talking to me some more, after taking some time to research this niche and research our market, we actually found that there's a huge demand for these homes, and there's just not a lot of people doing this, and there's a ton of opportunity to close deals, multiple deals, and make a lot of money. So we took action. We actually ended up purchasing our first mobile home for $4,000. We ended up just deep cleaning it. We didn't want to do a ton of repairs on it, so we spent $200 to deep clean the home, and then we just advertised it for sale. And to our surprise, there was a rush of buyers who wanted our home. We were shocked. And so what are the results we got, Jay?
Man, the results we got were crazy. We sold the home to a buyer for $16,500 cash. That's a $12,300 profit in 3 weeks, guys. It's crazy. But honestly, after we closed the first home, we thought it was a fluke. Like,
yeah, we
there's
didn't believe
no
it.
way we can do this again. But it was not a fluke because we were able to do it again and again and again. We closed another mobile home deal. We sold it for $19,850. Let me get that right. $19,850 profit to a buyer in 5 weeks.
Yes, and then we did another mobile home and we closed it for $8,384 profit in just 22 days. And then we did another mobile home deal and we closed that one for $11,121 profit in just 20 days. So in 90 days, we had closed 6 mobile home deals for a total profit of $61,944. We were amazed.
Yeah,
we were so amazed.
We had closed more homes in 3 months than we had in the past year, working ourselves to exhaustion and being stuck on the hamster wheel. At this point, we were hooked. Just like you see my little man in this picture. That's exactly how we look.
We were so hooked on this idea. We were like, does anybody know about this? This is really happening. And I know what you might be thinking, Jay and Samira, that's cool, but that was a long time ago. I mean, there's no way this still works. Well, let me tell you something. It was not a fluke. We were able to do it again and again and again. And in 6 months, we were actually making more money part-time with mobile home investing than we were in our full-time jobs for an entire year.
And check this out. Just a couple weeks ago, we turned this junky mobile home that we paid $5,000 for into an $18,000 profit in 1 weekend. Again, using only $5,000 and our cell phone, guys. There was no repairs on that home whatsoever. It was not a fluke. Before mobile home investing, we had closed 2 deals in 1 year. After we found mobile home investing, we've now completed over 200 transactions in over 2.5 years. We're closing on 300. Guys, this has been amazing. Let that sink in for a moment. Just for a quick second.
Let that sink in. Do you see how powerful that is? How powerful and fast that is? And here's the thing. You can do the same. What the strategies we use, they work. It's the strategies we use. It's the knowledge that
they work as long as you do.
But you got to work. You got to work.
Now imagine what it would be like just to get your first check or more with less than 30 days of work. Imagine what it would be like to close enough mobile home deals in 1 year to replace or supplement your income for the next 3 years, 4 years, 6 years or more. It absolutely changed our life, guys, and we know it could change your life as well. So, Samira, can we show them how to implement secret number 1 and make it work for them?
Yes, we can. But first, let's talk about the big mistake. And this is this mistake we made and we see a lot of other people make. So the number one thing we see everyone do is try to get started in real estate investing through the traditional single family wholesaling and fix and flipping strategies that everybody's doing. And this approach we found is one of the slowest ways for most people to find success.
For sure. So think about this for a moment. You go fishing one day and everyone has their poles in the water. Look at this photo. This is complete chaos. It's extremely crowded. There's so much competition. There's so many people there. You're trying to catch fish, but there's 50, 60, 75 people in there trying to do the same thing. How hard is it going to be to catch fish?
How hard?
Extremely hard because of all the people you're competing against.
Now take a look at this guy. He has the entire lake to himself. He's the only one there with his pole in the water. And so who do you think it's going to be easy for? Yeah, obviously this guy, right? Look at his catch. He's got all the fish because he's the only one at the lake. So which do you prefer? The crazy competition on the left or the guy on the right? I mean, come on. Of course you prefer the guy on the right. And the biggest problem we learned is that when you're competing with everyone else in the single family real estate market, there's always a competitor in your way. I mean, when you're doing mobile home investing, there's very little competition. And that is one of the things we absolutely love about this niche, because a lot of people just don't even look this way and they don't know about it.
For sure. When we would go to real estate meetings in our area, we would look to our left, we would look to our right. There would be no other mobile home investors in sight. Like, yeah, there were people in the room that had heard about mobile homes, but no one was actually actively doing it full time. In fact, we actually got laughed at so many times because they thought we were just wasting our time. There was no value in mobile homes at all. And what we learned was, competing with everyone in the single family real estate investing market is just not sustainable. It's a sustainable race to the bottom. That's what it is. We were doing the exact thing in our own business, and it was a huge struggle.
Yeah, and what we learned was that we can close more deals for less money and with less time by focusing on mobile homes, right? But let's take it back for just a moment. And for those of you guys that are new to mobile home investing, we want to go over the 3 key mobile home strategies that you need to know when you're just starting out. And this is going to be the tools in your tool belt, so pay attention, take some notes.
For sure. So 3 key mobile home strategies. Number 1 is quick cash deals. We buy a mobile home, repair the mobile home to livable standards, and resell for all cash as quickly as possible. Number 2 is cash flow deals. We buy a mobile home, repair the mobile home to livable standards, and resell the home by collecting payments from our buyer where we act as a bank. And number 3 is low or no money down deals. You simply connect a buyer with a seller and collect a fee in between. No repairs. And best of all, you can complete these deals from start to finish in less than 30 days. Our average profits range between $5,000 to $15 per deal. You got that right. $5,000 to $15,000 per deal. With these 3 strategies, they're just your tools where you're going to be allowed to close more deals with little time and little money. Now, Samara, why is this still a secret niche?
Yeah. So why is this real estate secret niche? It's technically because it's not real estate. It's personal property. And when we're doing our mobile home flips, we're not including the land. These are just the mobile homes. So they are considered personal property. And so most real estate programs and seminars just don't bring it up because it's technically not real estate because it doesn't come with the land. So they just don't talk about it. That's why a lot of people don't know about it. And most real estate professionals, they just don't know what to do with mobile homes. So they toss their leads in the trash. They think there's no value to them. And so they just don't even waste their time. And there's a huge negative stigma with mobile homes. I mean, I had it. I know, most people do. They think instantly, mobile home, don't those depreciate in value? Are they going to be even worth anything? People that live in trailer parks, they don't have any money. Like, they're not going to have any money. There's no money in this. And mobile homes won't sell. Who wants to live in those? Like, I don't want to live in them, so they won't sell. But the truth is, there's actually a huge demand for these types of homes due to the affordable housing crisis. There's very little competition, like we talked about, and it's one of the fastest and easiest ways to generate passive income while you're able to make your investment back in under 6 months. And deals can be completed very fast. And we'll go into that a little bit as well. So
let's say you have $20,000 to work with and you're looking for passive cash flow. So guys, we're going to use a single family house rental and a mobile home cash flow example. And so let's just say a house on the market is going for $200,000. We realize that houses are a lot more expensive than this, but this is just an example. And typically with a home, you have to put 10% down. So let's just say that you have to put $20,000 down. Now, the average cash flow you're going to get on this home after expenses, we're talking insurance, we're talking repairs,
the mortgage, the maintenance, all of that, HOA.
You're going to average about $300 a month. And that's going to come with high turnovers with rentals because that's just the name of that game. There's also going to be tenants that need to be repaired, I'm sorry, tenants and toilets that need to be repaired,
Yeah.
but you're going to be dealing with the tenants to make those repairs. Trash, midnight calls, and drama. You get it. But with that one rental, you're going to average about $300 a month. But with a mobile home cash flow, let's say we are taking that same $20,000, the average home price is $5,000. That's what we're spending right now, and that's including repairs with the majority of our deals. The average cash flow for this home is going to be $300 per month because you are the bank. There's no landlord drama. We're not dealing with toilets, trash, and tenants. And for that $20,000 at $5,000 a piece for each home, you're going to get 4 homes and 4 units times $300 per month. For each of those, you're going to average $1,200 per month. So that same $20,000 is going to get you more passive income and even more passive income faster with a mobile home deal compared to traditional single family house rentals. It's amazing, guys.
Simple math. Yeah, that's crazy. So let's get into how you're skipping the hassle of single family real estate investing. And we learned the hard way. Remember that single family fix and flip? Well, we're going to compare that single family fix and flip with our first mobile home fix and flip. So
Sure.
With the single family fix and flip, we had to leverage debt and convince hard money lenders to help us fund our deal. That was a challenge. We required a full rehab, a large budget, and a full contractor team. There were so many things going on.
So expensive.
Plumbing, electricity, all these things, the roof, all of that took specialists to get done. We had to actually bribe workers to approve the city permits, and we had appraisers and inspectors.
And 15 months was with bribing.
Yeah, it was literally
crazy.
trying to beg them to allow the permits to do this special structure we needed. And that was a headache. And then we had to babysit title companies and escrow because, we had to make sure that the deal gets pushed through, that it doesn't fall through the cracks, and then the paperwork gets done correctly.
Yeah.
And all of this took over 15 months to complete. It was a lot of money, it was a lot of time, and it was a lot of headache. And then let's compare our first mobile home fix and flip. So this one we definitely found under $5,000, but
most deals can.
Most deals can be found for less than $5,000 and sometimes free. The repair work can be done by a handyman. We don't do full rehabs on our homes. We just usually have one handyman. We don't like to even work with teams of people to actually repair the homes. There was no inspections, no appraisals, no permits required because, like we mentioned before, these are mobile homes located in mobile home parks. The title transfer, this is what we love. It's at the MVD, and it takes minutes, literally minutes. It's very similar to transferring the ownership of a used car. And most deals can be completed in less than 30 days from start to finish. That is definitely a lot faster than 15 months.
So guys, are you getting excited about this? We hope you are. I know I'm excited. We're so passionate about this. We're so excited that you believe that you can do this because we know you can. You can absolutely do this too. Absolutely do this too. We have the blueprint, guys. It just takes effort and applying the knowledge of what you're learning, and you can make this happen. But Samira, I know that there's some head trash going on.
Oh yeah, that head trash always starts to sneak in when something good happens. And you might be thinking, well, yeah, this sounds great, but what if I can't find any deals or any good deals online? I'm looking online, I just can't find them at all in my area. Is it me? Is it my area? Well, let me tell you, you're not alone. We don't find most of our deals online either. And here's the truth. We find 95% of our deals offline and off market, and we rarely find opportunities where everyone else is looking.
For sure. You see, there are 2 types of markets when it comes to mobile homes. There's a crisis market and there's a retail market. With the crisis market, which is the one we love, the sellers usually need to sell pretty fast. It's usually due to some type of financial crisis, illness, family emergency, eviction, or something similar to those. The home also needs some repair work that they just don't have enough money or enough time to fix. And a lot of these are off market. They're not posted online. A lot of these deals don't even have for sale signs in the door. With the retail market, the seller has time to sell. They're looking for the most money for their home. The home is usually move-in ready and needs very little repairs. And again, it's ready or already on the market. So those are the homes that you're going to find online already, and they usually have a for sale sign in the door already. So instead of searching online with everyone else, you don't want to do that. We find our best deals in the crisis market before there is a for sale sign ever attached to the home.
Yeah, so we find sellers in the crisis market, they really need our help. And so we're able to actually negotiate the price. They don't have a ton of time. Maybe the home needs repairs, and they're in a situation where we can actually help them save a lot of time, save a lot of money. Sometimes they're even at risk of losing the home. So we want to step in and be able to help them.
So guys, meet Andres and Chelsea. Andres, he actually came from Argentina over to America to play sports in college. After graduating, he became a project manager. He was actually working over 60 hours a week before discovering mobile home investing. And after he did, he sent us, what was his best deal was his 1977 double wide. He bought it for $4,000. He spent $1,000 in lot rent and utilities, $5,000 on repairs, and he sold it for $26,000 in 30 days. He let us know that this vehicle, mobile home investing, has allowed him to create passive income 10 times faster than he could have with traditional real estate investing. And he even was able to purchase a travel trailer and travel around the country with his entire family. That was a dream of his for a long time. He just wanted to do that with him and his family. They recently had a young boy, and it was so cool to just see him accomplish his dreams. He actually just got back to Phoenix a couple months ago, so that was really cool.
Yeah, that was amazing stuff. So let's meet another Trailer Cash Academy member, Mark Anthony, and he actually attended one of our events in 2017. We had a small mobile home event where we were kind of opening people's minds up to the mobile home investing niche, and he was actually going through a house flipping drought at that time. And I know some of you guys can relate because that happens often. And he needed a new opportunity to make money on his own. He needed to be able to get out of that house flipping drought because he wasn't getting any deals there. So Mark has done some amazing things in the first 12 months. He did around 50 deals, and he also started a new company moving and installing mobile homes. So he not only flips them, he also moves them and makes money on all of that. And his best deal was that he got a trailer. He got it for $3,200, and he sold it for $35,000 cash.
Wow.
In 24 hours. That's a profit of $31,800 in 24 hours. That's a 994% ROI. That
amazing.
Is amazing. Yeah, I can't even believe it.
But we know there's still some head trash out there. You may be thinking you can't do this because you don't have the money to buy these deals, or you have a very small budget. But here's the truth. Even if you have a small budget, you can use low or no money down strategies to build up more cash, and you can partner with other investors in the Trailer Cash Academy group. That is what we designed it for, guys. We want to be able to get deals. We don't want anything holding us back.
Yeah, so we use 5 different strategies, and 2 of these strategies actually require no money of your own. And ask Josh, because he partnered with us and he made $1,200 for 1 hour of work. 1 hour of work, $1,200, and he didn't spend any money of his own. He didn't make any repairs, and he didn't have any experience with mobile homes. So let him talk to you guys and tell you his experience for himself.
Your check, man. We just partnered on a good deal. I know you're excited.
Very excited.
Have you ever done a mobile home deal before?
I have not. I have not done a mobile home deal. I've marketed a lot, and I get mobile home deals that come through, and I've been throwing them away.
Wow.
Believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much actual time of yours did you put into this deal?
Maybe an hour of phone conversation. That's about it. Talking to the seller, just comforting her through the situation. That was it. That was all I've done.
And how much of your own money did you put in this deal?
Not a cent.
Wow.
Not a cent.
How much did you pick up today?
You know what? I haven't even looked.
Hey, let's go.
$1,200.
Wow.
$1,200.
There it is.
Love it.
Was this easy or not, Josh?
So easy, man. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all your help on this. So.
For sure.
Never gonna throw another one of those deals away. That's for sure.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Amazing. He was going to throw that in the trash, and that turned out to be a $1,200 check. right there. And let's not forget about Jerome. So Jerome is one of our Trailer Cash Academy members, and he got a free mobile home and made $4,000 in just 24 hours. Cash. And he didn't use any money of his own. He didn't do any repairs to the home, and he had no experience, and he was still able to put this deal together and make $4,000.
So if you're just starting out, even if you have a teeny tiny budget, this is not a problem. You can absolutely do this and still get phenomenal results. Bottom line, following the herd into single family real estate investing is the old way. Mobile home investing is the new way, and the way to close dozens of deals in 1 year without much competition.
Yeah, so let's jump into secret number 2, which is why you don't have to be an experienced investor, handyman, or master salesperson to consistently close mobile home deals, and why you'll never have to pick up a hammer. So the big mistake we made was thinking that this is HGTV and we are one of those couples on the show, and we had to rehab these homes, and it had to be beautiful and staged and painted and all that stuff.
Guys, nothing could be further from the truth. This is not the show Fix or Flop. We are not this guy here. We are not master repairman, handyman. No, we're just not that. We are mobile home investors. We do not fully remodel our homes. In fact, the first time we rehabbed a mobile home, Mary, you want to explain this a little bit?
It was another struggle. Yes. So there were so many repairs to make on this mobile home. There was missing doors. The windows wouldn't lock. There was holes in the wall. Let's not even get started on the cabinets and countertops. Those were in bad shape. But you know what? We were like, hey, we are going to make this, we're going to turn this beast into a beauty. And then what happened, Jay?
Man, this home bombed. Like literally, we went in there. I went into the guest bathroom, pressed the toilet handle, and then we saw that water, urine, and feces were actually coming up through the tub.
The bathtub.
The plumbing that was in the home prior to us purchasing the home it was just installed very, very wrong. So all of our money was spent on the plumbing issue. So we had no money to actually repair the other cosmetic work that was needed. So we were like really, really scared at this time because we didn't think anyone would buy the home. There was a lot of repairs that were still needed. Our home was nowhere near the HGTV status that we thought it had to be. But when we put the home on the market, you know what happened? There were buyers lining up left and right to get in the home. They didn't mind fixing the repairs themselves. They were just happy to get the home. And our new buyers are really happy to receive the keys to their new home as well. You can see me, this was a late night call we got, this was our first deal. We had to get it done. You see me in the slides and the sweats, but our buyers were in the same outfit as well, just about. But everybody had a smile. Everybody was happy we did what we had to do to get the deal done. She got our keys and everyone walked away with a smile. We were so happy about that.
Yeah, and at that moment, we realized you can sell a mobile home fast, even if it needs repairs. And it's not even about being the greatest handyman. And what we learned is we simply have to make sure that the 5 major repair items are fully working and functional, and our buyers will actually take care of most of the cosmetic work.
Yeah, guys, check this out. We bought and sold this mobile home in 48 hours for a $10,000 profit. And you see the home doesn't look like it's in great shape behind me. And we didn't make any repairs on the home because the big 5 repairs were good to go. And we still had a line of buyers eager and ready to buy the home in minutes.
Yeah, and here's another truth. You do not have to be a master salesperson to consistently close multiple mobile home deals at one time. And do not think you have to be an experienced investor or a negotiator to flip your first home. And the reason for this is because we actually use a formula. And that formula is we use when we negotiate with sellers to purchase their home. It's called the PSO formula. And the PSO formula stands for problem, solution, and offer. So Jay, you want to go into the P?
Yeah, the P, we basically state the problem. Motivated mobile home sellers simply don't know how or don't desire to sell their home on their own. So we make sure to identify and ask what their problem is. What does the mobile home seller want? We want to know what they want and what their problem is, so we can use the tools that we talked about earlier to solve their problem. The 3 key strategies for mobile home investing we talked about earlier. We want to bring those in so that we can bring the S to this problem, which is the solution. The solution is basically what your service is or how you can help them. With the tools in our tool belt, we can provide a solution to solve whatever problem they have, but you need to give them value. You need to be able to create value for them by giving them an opportunity that solves their problem.
Yeah, and once you bring that opportunity, that is the offer, right? The O in the PSO formula, which is the special opportunity you provide to your seller to actually solve their problem. So it just all comes back together. And so you build that trust with your client, and then you bring that potential solution that you have, that opportunity.
That's what closes deals
and
all day
that
long.
Closes the deals. And our goal is always to create a win-win solution that puts them first. It's not about us. It's about solving their problem, bringing some solutions that solve that, and showing them an opportunity and offer that can save the day.
But you may be thinking still, there's always some head trash.
Head trash coming back.
You may be thinking you can't do this because you don't have the time to go and find these deals. But meet our student Jasmine. She works a full-time job, about 40 to 50 hours a week. She was still able to close her first mobile home deal in 30 days for a $6,000 profit.
Love it. Let's hear from Jasmine herself.
Hey guys, my name is Jasmine. I'm working with my brother and we're investing in mobile homes. We just started literally 30 days ago. I think May 20th was our start date. We picked up our first deal June 11th, and then July 11th, exactly 30 days, we got a check, which is insane right now. I have no idea what to do with this. I literally don't know. I have no background in mobile homes whatsoever. I literally just followed what Jane Samara said to a T. Trailer Cash Academy, it works. Like, I literally am speechless right now. The modules, I followed those, their checklist. I was on every single coaching call and just taking notes, asking questions, and getting out there and doing what they say. Like, literally what they say. And this happened. If you didn't see, this happened. A check for $9,000. Insane. I mean, I work a full-time job. I tried doing the single family thing and it just did not work out. It was way too much of an investment going into it. It was overly saturated in Phoenix where I am. And I was like, I need something else. And I came across Trailer Cash Academy and literally changed my life right now. Like, I did not expect to make $9,000 in 30 days. This is insane. So Jane Samara, thank you so much. I can't even imagine what this would have been like if you guys weren't there, offering all the information, all the knowledge that you have. Yo, Trailer Cash Academy, 100%. Thanks, guys.
Oh, love it, Jasmine.
Love that. Yeah, guys, she simply followed the PSO formula. And here's the truth. You can do this part-time outside of your full-time job and still close enough deals to replace your income for the entire year.
Yes. So
what have they learned so far?
Let's recap. So what you've learned so far is why mobile home investing allows you to skip 90% of the hassle of getting started with single family real estate investing, why you don't have to be an experienced investor, handyman, or master salesperson to make this work, and our 3 key mobile home strategies we use to create solutions for problems our clients face. And so let's jump into secret number 3, which is the one hack we use to make sure we never lose money before we purchase a home, so that we have buyers lined up who are eager and ready to buy from us immediately.
For sure. What we discovered was the people responding to our mobile home for sale ads are real buyers and not tire kickers. They need an affordable place to live. They are ready to buy. They are our buyers list. But we had to figure out, what do our buyers want and how much will they pay for a home?
Yeah, so what we did was we did a little test ad hack is what we call it. So we went on Facebook Marketplace and we took some ads from maybe another state or somewhere else, and we wanted to just test our market to see if they're, the same, if we would get responses, we could build our buyers list, if we can get buyers before we even get the home. So what did we get? It was so many messages. There was a ton of messages that came in, thousands of views, and we were just shocked because there's so many people that actually need these homes. And even Shawnee, she had a very similar result, and this was not too long ago. She posted a test ad today, and she got 32 responses so far. 8 people received the mobile home application, and she's starting to build her buyers list, and she's super excited because she doesn't have a home yet, but she has buyers and people willing to spend money when she does get the home that they're looking for. And this is Sherry. She actually put her first test ad out as well, and she received over 26 leads, and she's starting to build her buyers list. She said, I'm in disbelief because these people are serious about these homes. They're not playing around. They want these homes. They're excited about them. There's a huge demand for them.
For sure. The truth is, it doesn't matter if you never purchased a mobile home. You can still build a list of buyers and stop guessing on your next home purchase. Get clear on what your buyers want before you spend any money so you don't have to worry about buying a dud. Guys, this Facebook Marketplace test ad hack, it's great. You can try this test ad hack. You can try it right now and start building your buyers list today. That's what we love about it.
Yeah, definitely. And this hack makes sure that you're not only finding homes, but you're finding homes that buyers actually want. That's so important because that's how you don't lose money. When you have the buyers already lined up, you can't lose.
Yeah, they need affordable housing. They are buyers and they really do need your help. So we think you can see how using these 3 secrets can absolutely work for you, for sure.
Yeah, and this has been time well spent. We have had so much fun, and we hope that you're gaining a ton from it. But who actually wants to stop listening, and who wants to do this right now? And if you do, you have 2 choices. And what's choice number 1, Jay?
So choice number 1, you can go at this alone. I'm talking about taking out time, guessing, trying to piece things together that you find online, just trying to get closer to your deal and learning from the school or Hard Knocks. Or, you can do choice number 2, which is get it right the first time. You can work with a proven system and take our blueprint and apply it to your market. This takes away all the guesswork and helps you avoid a ton of mistakes.
So which do you prefer? Choice number 1, which is go at it alone, or choice number 2, which is get it right the first time, follow success. So if you choose choice number 2, get it right the first time, that's a smart decision. And here is why, because these are all real people. Like, they're having amazing results.
All Trailer Cash Academy members and students.
Yeah, and they're using the same strategies that we teach. And they've all used the same strategies that we've used in our online training and our mastermind community. And we're so excited because we see the power of this. We see how powerful this is. And that's why we're rolling out our Trailer Cash Accelerator program. And we're so passionate about it because we've seen how this has changed so many people's lives. And we really want to pour in to a few select people because we know that if you're a go-getter, if you have the right mindset, if you're willing to put in the work, then the sky's the limit.
Yeah, and the mobile home investing is only the vehicle to get you from where you want to be from where you are right now. I know for us, it was create enough passive income so we don't have to listen to this boss anymore. We can start controlling our own time, dictating our own schedule. We want to do that because we know so many people out there want the same thing. So we've included a ton of value in this program. All the hard work is done for you. We're taking you by the hand and giving you everything that you need. So if you're ready to get closer to your dreams, get started with these deals, click the button below the screen to apply now.
Yeah, we want you to apply. We want to see if this is a good fit for you because
Absolutely.
We're looking for a few good people that are really ready to take control of this. They're really ready to make things happen for them. And you know what? For the first 10 people, that enroll in this before the training is over, we're actually going to give you a fast action bonus.
Absolutely.
Because if you're ready when opportunity calls, those are the kind of people that we want. And we want to make sure that you're ready to jump into this and really take action.
You got to take care of you.
Yeah, and so just ask about the fast action bonus. When you speak with one of our team members, we'll make sure to give it to you for staying on this entire training and for taking action fast. So go ahead and click the button below the screen to apply now. Talk with our team. Let's see if this is a good fit. Let's see if we can start changing your life.
We cannot wait to help you change your life. Get to these mobile home deals and change your financial future. Let's go.